Before I get into this video, I just want to say RP Young Scooter. If you don't know who Young Scooter is, man, you just either too young or you just never been in those streets for real. Because if you've been in those streets or you old enough, Scooter was the one motivating niggas to get that chocho.
The family feels.
Guess hanging out with us today
From the squad, Brick Squad.
That's right, Scooter.
Young Scooter.
Young Scooter.
OG, Young Scooter. What's up, Scooter?
Man, niggas don't even know he was a real pioneer for real, bro. Like, free bands, 1017, Black Migo Gang, like.
What's going on with you? What Scooter been on?
Man, same old shit, man. Working.
Said this work.
Goddamn, nigga, we had to track your ass down. Nigga, out there get you on big fat. Nigga, been coming to
I
these
thought-
spots, all kind of shit.
I told Banks Screen, I said, he called me, he said, well, we gotta get you tonight. I said, man, I've been running for you.
He funny, yeah.
Work, work. On Little Mexico, pushing bricks from the east to the west coast.
Right at MLK, we're going to have one van fully involved. Going to be blocking lanes 4 and the exit ramp. 17s are going to leave room for you to come on around us. Once you get here, we'll take one more lane for you.
Gotcha. We're right about half a mile out.
Ready to receive truck 1OC to AP 42 hours.
Hey, firm, I'll give the person a call.
I'll be a transport from headquarters.
Yes, ma'am.
Just never know when your time gonna come.
Never
Here
know.
it is today. We're talking about a man who was celebrating his birthday. Now, fam, I'm gonna say this out the gate. Some people might believe this story and some people might not. But I'm only here to present what's being presented to the public. Now, you hear reports that the Atlanta rapper, Young Scooter, lost his life by an officer. But after doing my homework, it seemed that wasn't the case.
Right.
People just running to the internet.
I heard personally what I heard was before we even get into the video, because you know Scooter is one of my favorite artists. Like Scooter is one of my all-time top 5 favorite artists of all time, no cap. So with that being said, I definitely did my homework and I heard that basically he was running from the police. He tried to hop a gate, goddamn. I don't know like what happened. I guess he hit a vein in his leg and he was bleeding out and he bled out on the scene type shit.
With the first narrative they hit, it seemed like this man, who we'll later discuss and pay our respects to and go over his career, had lost his life by running from the police on his birthday. And it seemed according to what's being presented to the public, he didn't die from a gunshot wound. He died from a leg injury, running away, hopping fences. Now, not much being presented, but I got the 911 calls, and I also got the police report. So before we go over this one,
I don't know how you
pay
got
our
the 911
respects
call.
and go over these details, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no ain't. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. It's sad news to know, man, you can lose your life on your birthday. Well,
Yeah, for real.
unfortunately, that was the case for Kenneth Bailey. Born March 28th, 1986, also known by his rap stage name as Young Scooter. He was an American rapper from Atlanta, Georgia. Some say he's best friends with the Atlanta rapper Future. He's also a part of his label, Free Bands.
Definitely is.
2012,
And with
the following year, he signed with Waka Flocka Flame's Brick Squad Monopoly, an imprint on Gucci Mane's 1017 Records. He gained national recognition for his collaboration with rappers, as well as his mixtape with Street Lottery in 2012 with the lead single, Columbia. The song did so well and managed to have a remix with Birdman, Rick Ross, and Gucci Mane.
Yeah.
Mexico, pushing bricks from the east to the west coast.
His guest appearance on Future and Juice WRLD song in 2018 made his first.
Oh man, I forgot. I gotta listen to Jet Lag after. I just caught a jug. I just caught a jug, jug, jug. I just caught a jug. I just caught a jug, jug, jug. I'm funny. I got to listen to Jet Lag after this, man. This shit. I'm finna roll up right now. Pluto, give me some space. I gotta roll up. Give me some space, man. I need to roll up. Back up. I need to roll up, man. Please. This is a very emotional moment for me.
Entry on the Billboard Hot 100.
I'm a Jew king, got $1 million worth value.
That's on everything. Happy rep these fake
Like
niggas
Young
wearing
Scooter
fake chains.
He referenced to himself as the Jug King. Some reference to Young Scooter as the real Atlanta. Nowadays, Young Scooter seldomly raps. He embraced being a father and scouting talent. Now, Young Scooter was born in Walterboro, South Carolina, but when he was 9, his family moved to the Kirkwood.
And also, just so y'all know, if y'all like Boston Richie, you like Boston Richie music, you know who got to thank for Boston Richie music? Young Scooter and his son.
Community, aka Little Mexico of Atlanta, Georgia. In 2008, after he was charged with drug trafficking, he decided to start pursuing a rap career with his childhood friend and Atlanta rapper, Future. He was arrested for probation violation during a traffic stop in DeKalb County in Georgia on April 8th, 2013. He shared a jail cell with frequent collaborator Gucci Mane, who was arrested for probation violation on April 12th, 2013.
Atlanta crazy.
Young Scooter spent 6 months in custody before being released in mid-October 2013. On March 2nd, 2015, Young Scooter was released off probation, and his career would take off.
For sure.
With the gang, come eat with the gang.
Yeah, it's that
You
new
get your
Scooter.
head bust for a watch in the chain.
And Young Scooter
I
beat
said
the
new
odds.
Scooter. You don't know about
And he
that.
noticed that even 10 years ago, in an hour-plus interview he did with Vlad TV, he talked about having over 20 friends died in the streets. Check out that one segment of that hour-plus interview.
This is true. True facts.
In the song 80s Baby, you said that your daddy is a user.
Oh yeah, yep. That's how I grew up, man.
So that's true? That wasn't just a song?
Yeah, that's true. Everything about it true. You see what it say?
It's real shit.
Crack baby, man. You see what that say?
Real, this ain't no joke.
That make you a crack baby. So that's it. You gotta just listen to all my music. Like 80s Baby is seriously, like a lot of folks wonder, like, man, what is he talking about? But it's real.
What do you think was the most difficult thing growing up and having your dad use?
I don't really know because I ain't never had one, so I really couldn't tell you. Like, I just go with the flow, but I just know it's hard. Like, you ain't gonna make it too far. Like, you'll be in trouble. Like, some kids really don't, but like, the majority, like 90% out of 100, most of them gonna be locked up or just hustling.
Yeah.
Without no daddy, that's all you got, because you're gonna be out there wandering in the streets. Every
Facts.
boy love their mama, but like they want their daddy around. But if he ain't, then you know you just
Every boy love their mama, but at the same time, your mama can't teach you certain things. Like, it's only certain things your daddy can teach you, and it's like when your daddy not around, the streets gonna fill that void, and the streets gonna be teaching people. You know what I mean? It's gonna teach you the real, the fake, and everything in between. So some people get saved before they get too deep. Some people get too deep, and it's too late. And, you know?
you all out. You just TTG. You just train to go. You just
All
do
my
anything.
shooters TTG, they train to go.
But fortunately for me, I ain't never had no daddy, so I just did anything anyway.
Like, how often would you see your father, you know,
Never.
when you were young?
In the period, I ain't really seen him about once or twice a year. I've been going years without seeing my daddy, so you know what I'm saying? I don't even dwell on that. I just keep working.
I feel you. So, I mean, growing up in this type of environment, like how old were you when you first started getting involved in street business?
About 13, 14 years old.
That's the age you be going
14 years
down.
old.
That's
Yeah.
the age you be
Like,
going down there,
do you
goddamn.
remember what got you into it initially?
That money on.
Man, just being around and living in that atmosphere. Like when
That
you live in
money
the
on, for
street,
sure.
you can't move out the hood, and that's all you know. Then that's what it's gonna be. It ain't gonna be like I wish I could play football or basketball. Like I wish that's the route I would have took, than the streets and do this. But you know what I'm saying? God do everything for a reason. I'm still breathing, so that's how I eat rap. So that's what I'm going with, you know.
And that's just
I mean, a lot.
that's just the reality for a lot of people. Like, some people that really don't got no choice but to get in the streets. Like, you know what I'm saying? Person might be nice at basketball, but they're not nice enough to make it to the next level, or maybe they can't afford to be pooping because they got to pay bills, they got to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still got to keep the grades up. A lot of people don't care about the grades, they just want to hoop. Like, it's a lot of things that come along with the shit in high school. And, you know, high school, people really turn into a man or a woman. Like, high school is, you know what I mean? Sometimes high school is a real life before we get to college. Crazy shit that's going on.
Years?
Probably about 18, 19.
So you talking about someone getting out?
Sadly, just 10 years after that interview downtown Atlanta, which happens to be just blocks away from State
You was
Farm
downtown
Arena, where
Atlanta?
the Sweet 16 of the NCAA college basketball tournament was underway. Atlanta police around 6:45 got a disturbance of domestic violence. Apparently, young Scooter, 39 years old, was one of two suspects. They were pursuing after a call. Caller also mentioned that weapons were involved. Young Scooter and the other suspect ran from the home on William Nye Drive APD say one suspect returned to the house, but young Scooter continued to run. And it was while he was running from the police, he had jumped 2 sets of fences, that somehow he injured his leg. He was rushed to Grady where he died. The GBI-GA has been requested to investigate. Atlanta police officers said no officers fired their weapons during the pursuit of young Scooter, but it was initially reported that he broke a bone in his leg. But I guess we'll only find out once they release the autopsy.
I'm Jennifer Bellamy. We are following breaking news right now in the city of Atlanta, where just minutes ago, Atlanta police held a news conference about the death of a 39-year-old man, Kenneth Bailey, also known as rapper Young Scooter. 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn is live for us tonight right outside of Atlanta Police Headquarters. Cody, you just stepped out of that briefing from police. A lot going on tonight. What have you learned?
Well, Jennifer, the main thing we want to set straight here, the lieutenant over homicide with Atlanta police saying they did not, in fact, shoot young Scooter. They say there were no shots fired during this ordeal tonight on William Nye Drive. I believe we have a live look at that scene right now. What Atlanta police say did happen this evening is that they were responding to a call from a home there on William Nye Drive involving a disturbance with weapons. As officers got on scene, they got reports that there was a woman involved in this, possibly shots fired, and that she was taken back into the home. However, at this hour, they cannot find that woman. What they did find in the home were 2 male suspects. One of those males returned from the home after running away. That second suspect never returned, and we're told as he was making his way from that home, he actually jumped 2 fences. It was during one of those jumps he landed and somehow broke a leg. Some were hearing initial reports it was a femur.
That's realistic though. I ain't gonna lie. Scooter was he was an old, you know, the one thing about Atlanta, like them, they be some old young niggas and they really be old, but they don't want to admit that they old, and he was old, man. Like, not for real, but you know, you too old to be doing shit like this, because something like this might happen for real. And who knows if he was working out for real, maybe that played into it, maybe that didn't play into it. There's a lot of factors. Maybe he had some health conditions, maybe he already injured this leg, popped this high ass gate. We don't know how tall the gates is, we don't know nothing. He in a nice little neighborhood, so I'm assuming these ain't no little ass gates, so he probably hopped it, landed the wrong way, bow. Broke his shit, but when he broke his shit, he probably hit a blood vessel, hit a vein, and
again, we don't know the details of exactly the injuries, but tonight the medical examiner says a cause and manner of death have not been confirmed. But again, this is now confirmed to be Bailey, a based rapper here in Atlanta known as Young Scooter.
Young Scooter.
While there are reports coming in from across the country tonight that Atlanta police shot this rapper, they say that is, in fact, not true, and the GBI has been requested to that scene that you're looking at, William Nye Drive, to give a third-party investigation. But again, to walk you through, there's a lot of confusion tonight with this story. APD responded to that home involving a weapons dispute. At some point, they got a report shots were fired, and again, a woman might have been taken in the home when officers got there. They did not find that. They say those 2 men ran from the home. One returned to that house. The other one, who was Young Scooter, again, jumped 2 fences, and during that run over those fences, he fell, and what we heard originally was fractured or broke his femur. He was rushed to Grady, where he died there in...
Nigga, do you know where your femur is? Your femur is damn near like your hip, bro. Like, that's some serious shit. That's not that's why it kind of makes sense that if breaking your femur is some serious stuff.
In the ER. So again, a lot to still uncover on this situation, but Atlanta police wanted to make it very clear tonight. They are saying their officers did not fire a weapon, and that Young Scooter died as he was fleeing from that scene on William Nye Drive. Of course,
you know, that body
for his
cam
family,
gotta
a
come
heartbreaking situation and a very active investigation going on out there, not only with Atlanta police, but also with the Georgia Bureau of Investigations. They will do an independent investigation and release those findings in the coming weeks or months. But Jennifer, a busy night in Atlanta, and of course.
Crazy, man. RP Young Scooter. I had never thought I'd wake up one night and just see on my phone, my homie text me, Mako text me, he said, Scooter died. Scooter died. I go on the gram, Scooter died. I go on Twitter, Scooter died. I go on TikTok, Scooter died. RP Young Scooter, man. This shit'll never be the same, bro. Quan gone, Scooter gone. Thankfully, Thug and Lucci were able to get out, but Key gone. It's a lot of people I'm forgetting too. Like, you know, I'm not really from Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta, but I ain't from Atlanta. You feel what I'm saying? So A lot of people I'm forgetting, but a lot of people gone, a lot of people locked up, a lot of people even like, man, I'm gonna keep saying this shit. Slime Life, shawty, keep dropping music, man. That shit was hard. You was just getting in your bag for real. Fuck all the features. You was in your bag. That shit held you up, bro. We probably ain't never gonna hear from this nigga again. Hard shit. Even SG Tip, Slaughter Gang Tip. What happened, bro? What the hell happened, bro? You was the next up. That goddamn song you got, that Glory Bridge, that song you was finna drop with a Lil Harold. That shit was hard. You never dropped it, and it's like, what the hell?